Welcome to Mickey and my crowd. This is Hilda, your host. Welcome to the second stitch along Deep Autumn by Maydear. Last time when we started it, I told you that I was going to try to do this segmentation of frames by frame to see how faster I can go, because the advantage of this is that you can focus in that area. And you don't have to be going all over the place, because psychologically, whether you consciously or unconsciously, if you go all over the place, you're going to start wondering when you're going to finish. And, you can kind of backslash. I know that has happened to me, so I got to find better ways. And I'm always trying to experiment in better ways. So I decided to do this one frame by frame. However, if you're participating in this and you want to do it some other way, that's fine with me, okay? I'm not imposing my method. I'm just showing you. But if you're doing this method, you can follow me, okay, through these stitch along videos. Now, last time we talked about kitting up, but I'm not going to go through that. I have in the description box the page for the Beaded Stitches and VipCrossStitch Facebook page, which you can get in. However, in order to get in, you got to answer the question whether yes or not. Doesn't matter. Once you answer the questions, you are automatically in. Okay, it's a more lenient page. Because not everybody does this, and other reasons that doesn't matter right now. And so you can get in there, because I'm gonna have a tutorial with the following cross stitch: the 4-season and scenery autumn. But that tutorial is going to be on Facebook. That's going to be like a closing thing. I'm probably doing it in the room. So, and I want to start. So I'm giving you time. I'm going to start on August, okay? So I can give you time to start up with the deep autumn. But post your pics. I created 2 guys. One to post your initial and your whips, and one to post your finished work. The more whips you put in, the more chances you get to win that gift card. Okay? The work in progress pics are very important. Okay? So, having said that, let's review what we did the last time. So we started on frame 1. Let me get you zoom in a little bit closer, and let me put this light away for now. And let me put the one on the top on the side for now, because I really don't need it to show you this. So I'm starting on segment 1 again. Whether you want to start on segment 8 or segment 6 or whatever, that's fine. But the concept I apply. I like to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we started explaining some difference, because this chart that comes with the kit, the symbols are different than the ones in the cloth, as you can see over here. Okay, now when working with these segments, right, you have the segment helps you, the picture of the segment or frames, whatever, it tells you, oh come on, it tells you the, let me see if I can get mine, I can get something pointed. Well, let's use this. The segment, right here, sorry. The segment shows you the line. Ah, come on. The segment shows you the bullet line of each segment, right? And that borderline is represented in their pages. This is the first segment page. Okay, it tells you the number. Okay, here it is, further away. It's the same segment. It's the same thing. However, in order for you to not be drawn to another areas, you gotta follow that borderline. Okay, so what we did is we pick up the most color on the bottom and on the side, right? At the bottom and on the side. And what we did was I'm trying to find a better pointer for this. Let me use this. So what we did is we find the one with the most color, and this one is a darker color, right? On this side, just to start to mark up the line borders, okay, for this, so you don't go over. So we pick up number 2, and number 2, according to this, is 310, right? They have the DMC code. Now, when you're gonna undo that, once you have keyed up your thread, and I suggest you key up from 1 to whatever number of stitches. In this one is 32. I mean, number of colors, not stitches. Once you do that, in number 2 is the 3/10, right? So you come here to the fabric, and you can see that the DMC codes are in numerical order. Okay, they're not by symbol order, they are in numerical order, in the DMC code and the number. And if you can see, 310 is number 2, which is the second one, but it's not to be confused with the symbol over here. This is the symbol, and it happens to be that is the color number 2, but don't confuse that. Okay, just follow through here. Number 2 is 310. So when I came to the fabric, 310 is the green full square of color greens. Okay, so we go back here. We went back here, and if you watch the video, I'm gonna put it in the iCard. If you watch it, we establish where that line border for the first frame is. And we did it this way, and we did it this way. And if you can see, I finished with the 310 in this area. I also did the 37.99, which is the gray one. I don't know if you'll be able to see it right there, right? Which was the blue square, okay? A light blue square. Now, to continue, okay? And this is something that I'm doing it. You can, once you establish this, right, you can start stitching. One suggestion that I said is start picking up colors. You already have the border right here. And when we get to the second frame, you're gonna know why this is an advantage, because then on the second segmentation, all you have to do is establish the border on the right side, because you already have the bottom part. You can start, you know, once on the right side. So keeping within the frame, right, once I finish the 37.99, I decided, well, you know, over here is pretty close. I could pick up a color from over here, or I could go over here and start working my way from here to here. So I decided to do that, because then the line, the border line for the segment, it will be more defined. And all you have to do is, and I'm feeling pretty good about this, because I'm feeling good that you can go faster, because you're focusing on this area. You don't have to worry, oh, let me see the other black area like this one. Okay, this is segment number 5. This is part of the segment number 5. So, you know, I don't have to worry about this and taking too much time to fill the canvas. Okay, let me take a sip of my Diet Coke. So this video is also going to be longer, but it's going to be the first part of the video is very important that you watch, because I'm giving you a review of the previous video and what I'm doing, and then we just start stitching. I shut up and put some music. Okay, by the way, you seeing me with this is because my arthritis in my hands has been aggravated, so you know I gotta use this. So I decided, right, on this area there's a lot of green X, so I'm gonna use that one. I suggest, again, this is up to you. If you're doing the segmentation, I suggest that you use the one that has the most colors. So but first try to, like I'm doing, I'm working on the borderline. Okay, I'm working on the borderlines, and I'm working from the borderlines from the right to the left, from the bottom up. Okay, and it's very easy, and if you can see, I have done some of it already. Okay, I still have more to do, and which one we're gonna get into it. So I decided to do number 5, the X. Once you establish the borderlines, you don't need a chart and you don't need the symbols in the chart. You just need it just to start stitching the borderline, the one at the bottom and the one at the right. Okay, so but since I already have this one, was this one, right, establish, let me see, since already this one established already the borderline, all I have to do is look over and start stitching the rest of the colors. So but I pick up the, and I wanted not something dark, so this time I decided, like I said, that's up to you, you know, you decided which color to use. I decided the green X is 350. That's all I need to know, and 350 is color number 5. So I went over here to my kit up, and here is my color number 5. Let me put it this way so you'll be able, here is with the pin head, right, or the head pin, no pin head. I always say pin head, I said it backwards. And here is number 5, this beautiful gorgeous orange color, and I pick up one strand because it's only certain area, it's not all over the place. So having said that, I already have my needle ready to go. I'm gonna fix myself because I gotta do this closer to me, but you guys gotta see, so just give me a moment, okay? So here it is. I am with my thread. I already have it prepared, wax and everything, okay? And like I was saying, I'm trying to do this within the border limit, okay, because I'm doing this segment first. I don't need to go all over the place. So I'm trying to do these X's, right, and I was working up here, right, because I wanna this one to leave this one for last, this section over here. So let me see, should I start, because I'm starting what I already have marked the line border is. So I usually do from right to left, okay? And let's see how I'm gonna do this. I should start in here. And I also telling you, I don't recommend to jump more than 2 stitches. So if I have to jump a stitch and go all the way down like that, it's okay with me, okay? So, and well, let's get started, because the way that I stitch is gonna be taught in the tutorial. Like I said, we're using the 4 scenery window because that one is very basic. It doesn't have that much of backstitch, so you can learn how to do the backstitch, right? And I'm an adamant fan of a stamp cross stitch. And like I said, commented way before, I used to do counted cross stitch, but I got frustrated because the older you get, your eyesight, no matter how good you are, even if you don't have diabetes, your eyesight doesn't improve. Okay, you're getting older, you're going down. I'm sorry if I go off camera. You're going down, you're not going up. I did this wrong. I'm gonna put it through here because I do the half stitch going up and the half stitch coming down. So we're getting older, we're not getting better. We're probably getting better in terms of our souls, but not the body. Okay, so, and if you're counting on science to cure all your stuff, I was gonna say the word, and okay, you are daydreaming. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this. You just have to work around your illness. So like I was saying, I stopped the counted cross stitch not only because I was having eyesight problems. It's just that counting is so tedious. And I saw a person on a Facebook page telling me that she had to pull 500 stitches because of a mistake. That's the problem. Over here, the mistake that you might get is you might confuse one symbol or the other, but that's going to be taught in the tutorial too. And you might do the stitches wrong. That's the only two things I find it over here. And you don't have to pull 500 stitches because all depends on the symbol. Okay? And so I'm very fan of a stamp cross stitch, especially for people in my age group. Okay? I don't think I will ever touch counter cross stitch again. I cannot say never, don't say never, but in the meantime, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's just that I just can't handle the heat. Hold on. Oh, that. Oh, God. I just can't. So, I'm doing the green symbol, the green cross, X, I should say, and we are trying to get as much as we can today. Hopefully we will finish. Hopefully I will shut up, right? But this is very important. I expected to finish by Turkey Day with this, but you never know, because my body is, and that's one reason. And they have beautiful landscape ones. Lately I like the big ones too. What is with me and the big suckers? I don't know. Okay, over here I have two that I could jump, and then I could go around, but I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna focus and concentrate, because the more focus and concentrate that you are in one area, the better you get at it, and the faster in this case. So we're doing this. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm moving you. That's not supposed to happen if I'm moving the camera. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I love this stuff. I love my crafts. And pretty soon there's gonna be the paper towel, the mid-year paper towel. I told you about it. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So I'm doing the X. And if you notice me, I don't go over. I'm in the border line. Okay? I'm coming down here, which will fill this up pretty quick once you get the hang of it. I like to go up and down. I feel like I'm going faster that way. You can do it side by side if you want to. It's up to you. But join us on the Facebook page. You don't have to participate in anything if you don't want to. You can observe on anything. If you're doing a stamp cross stitch or a beaded cross stitch, you can post your pic in the main page. It has to be pre-approved, but I usually do it because, you know, unless you're saying something nasty on it. But I do pre-approve it. And you don't have to participate in the Beaded Flower Madness event, and you don't have to participate on this one or the other one if you are busy doing other stuff. So all you have to do, join in, participate. But if you're willing to learn stamp cross stitch, I'm willing to help you, like, you know, all that I can, because it's becoming increasingly fun for me to do it. That's what I'm going to try. I know I have not been consistent before. I'm going to try to be consistent now, from now on Sundays. I'm taking time. I'm taking my time with the big suckers. I'm almost done with the first 10. I'm almost done with the 9. Talking about diamond painting. Oops. And I could have done this one this way. And I'm trying to avoid to turn the fabric, but it's gonna be unavoidable for me because of the method that I use. I pull the needle through one hole and comes out the other next one that I'm gonna be doing the stitch from. So, and that's why, and I'm trying to get this one through this little hole. Okay, got it. So, and now this one. And coming back on that one. So let's keep on stitching. So I'm back, right? We finished that little section in there. But one thing that I'm going to do, I know I could continue over here and down here, but I really want to define that borderline, because it will help you. Like I said, it will help you. Then you just grab a color. Once it's all defined, you just grab a color and keep on moving. So having said that, right, instead of going this side, I'm going to follow the line, and I'm going to start over here again. Okay. Ooh, forgot my gladiator. Many of you knows that I call it the gladiator because it's metal and it's good, and it fits my finger. So let me shut up, let me continue. Like I said, I'm trying to define the borderline. I gotta be careful on the back over here. I'm sorry, people. I think I explained you what happened with the camera turn off. So I'm gonna explain it again. I did there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stitches, that half a stitch that I have to undo. And like I was saying, the difference is I don't need to count crap. I went back, I fixed a stitch, and I'm going back again. Okay? And I'm doing this. I'm sorry about that. It's just that, you know, we make mistakes. We are humans. We YouTubers are human and we make mistakes. Anyone looking for perfection, well, you are in the wrong planet for started. But I'm glad that I made that mistake, because you can see another difference from the counter cross stitch. I still have some more. Now, you could say, well, why you don't do this? Well, I try, like I said again, and I cannot emphasize this enough, I'm trying to establish the borderline. So, going back, right, you see how this is coming out nice and neat and straight. So now we're going to continue through this path over here. And for what I can see, right, this is the last section, except for this one over here, but I can capture it. This is the last section in the border line for this X. Okay, let me see if I'm doing this. I gotta double make sure. Yeah, I'm doing this. Okay, here it is. So I'm gonna start over here. It's not that much, but it will help, because remember, I'm doing everything from the border line of the frame or segment to either inside, so I can finish that section first. So we got, right, we're coming up here and we got this one, and I'm using the pinch stitch. When I still have, I have to cut it and I still have some left, I'm using this one. And I explained in the first video real quick, but I would like to explain this in a slower place and give you various demonstrations. That's what is going to be the tutorial for. So if you're adamant and if you get confused and if you're kind of cringe about stamp cross stitch, this is the moment in your life. Run to my Facebook page, request to get in, answer the questions, you get automatically in, get your kit, because I'm not going to start until August, and a person bought it in Amazon. Get your kit and get ready. Okay, so I'm doing this. You see, I go from the borderline through the inside, but I'd rather take care of all the ones in the border because it's going to be filling out. The next color I probably take is going to be the pink one, and the pink one has all over the place back here. Okay, I don't see any green X's over here. So once I do this section, it's going to be filled with this color. Okay, or I'll probably take the orange. I don't know yet. All depends. All depends on my mood in that case. I'm back. I had to change the battery in the camera because it was going. This is the third battery in the last one, but we're about to be done in here. So now, like I said, now that I created the borderline that I stitched all over it, and I stitched some on the inside, now I'm going to take everything else that is a green X, and over here I'm going to leave this one really for last, when you know, the last thread. But over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from over here, because I can cross over here. You have 2 stitches over here diagonally that I can go and do, and I will finish this section, and then we just have this little one and then this one. So let's get started, right? Sorry about that. Okay, like I was saying, I'm gonna leave this for last, and since we have 2 diagonal stitches crossing, we can start over here and go up here and then finish this section and the little one over here and just that one. So I'm gonna start right now. Now we're gonna do this one, which is the last one, and I think that and then we just finish down here, and that's it. And this one we can start it anywhere that you want, because we don't have anything else to do. Yeah, I know I did this one because I was testing something. So, but I rather start from the border lines downward. I mean, down to the left, from right to left, from bottom to up. So it's better that way, because then your lines are marked and you don't go and you see your frame being filled up. Remember not to pull that loop too. Fine. Okay, I think we have a little bit, and it's only about 1, 2, 3. It's only 4 stitches, so I'm gonna try the pin stitch on this one, and then I'm gonna show you what I do when I put the leftover back on the kitting up. Okay, because you don't leave it all the way around. So we're gonna do this, right? I'm gonna try to, okay, good. Take this out because you're gonna see something. Okay, now again, reviewing. Let me put you back up. Reviewing. What we did was the green X, right? That has a lot over here, and we did a lot over here, okay? And what I did is, based on this one, right, I started stitching over here, and then I kept on going, we kept on going to establish the borderline. We don't have no more green X up here, so we finish it up over here. And then at the same time, I was doing some in the inside, right, until we're finished. And if I look over on the frame looking for that green X, right, there is no more green X in here. Okay, so what do you do in that case? Because you don't want to leave all this hanging around. And remember what I told you about leveling or applying equal strength to the needles. So what I do, we have the kit up over here. Let me put this aside. We have the kit up over here, right? And we have this, and we have this. But I'm not going to take that out. I'm not going to disturb it. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to put the needle back. Okay, let it rest over there. Let me put this in the back while I'm choosing another color. Okay, and what we do is we're going to apply the same technique when we are kitting up. We fold it and we fold it in half, and we make a line. This one has to be even lighter knot. Okay, and we just put it back in here. Number 5. Number 5, number 5. We just put it back in there. Okay, so now let me choose another color to start, but we're gonna stop over here, and I want to know, right, what's going on. Let me put that back over there. Okay, so I keep on working. I could do this, but it's only the only one that I have over here. I like to work all the way up, and I see this blue diagonal line, right, that I would like to do. I'm talking about this. Remember I told you I might start with this one? But that's the only one that I have on that borderline. Okay? I would like to do something that I have more up so the borderline can keep on being defined. Okay? So, and I'm still working on this side. Okay? So, over here, I see these diagonal blue lines. Okay, symbol. So let's see what is that one. That one, let me pull the pin out. That one is right here. That blue diagonal, number 25, 900. Which one is number 25? Hold on. Let me take my, because it's getting tangled with the thread. Let me take my gladiator out. So number 25 is this gorgeous other orangey. So what do? I put the needle aside on my cushion needle. I put the pin over there. I grab one of this one, right, has quite a bit, not that much. You got all this, and we got some in here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let's see, let's take the knot out. Let's see how many of these are in here. Okay. We did this with 1.5. So what I'm gonna do, for the sake of, just in case, I'm gonna pull 2 out, and I'm gonna leave 1 in there, because we probably use the whole one and part of the other one, which is a happen on this color. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold it again, right, and then do the little knot on this one, because this one is a whole one, and put it back on my 25. But I know that I'm using 25 color, so if these ones are gone, and if I take this, right, because if I use one needle, look at this, if I use one needle, how I'm gonna know which color I'm using? I will have to start matching if these are gone. Okay, and first of all, I like to apply equal strength to the needle. So I put my pin needle there, and I will know that when I finish, whatever is left over, I go immediately over there and just put it aside, right? And I'm just showing this. So I'm gonna do this, and I know number 25 is the diagonal blue signal. Okay, so, or blue symbol, I should say. And on this one, I just pick out one and I start drilling. This is left over from the previous one. I'm gonna throw it away. So here it is. Now when I start, I'm gonna start over here. I can do a little bit over here, then I start over here, and then I can go through here, right, until I don't have no more way to do it. And then I keep on going, and I keep on going until it's finished. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so thank you for watching. Okay, I hope you're enjoying this beautiful piece, this deep autumn. I'm enjoying it, doing it. I'm looking forward to finish that first segment soon. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm gonna keep on doing. I'm gonna do as much as I can until the following week. Okay, and we are on our way. Once I finish this one over here, I was thinking about getting some other colors from here. So that's how it is. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Remember to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. And remember, the Facebook page link is in the description box. I have one for diamond painting and one for beaded and stamp cross stitch. So until the next one, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.